welcome back on the show. This is GhanaTalks Breakfast Show on GhanaTalks Radio with the Come Up segment. So yeah, we are still in the studios with Senator Walter, who is briefing us on what got him into trouble not so long ago in the media space. He was talking about how Mahama sounded like an old book, and Baumia also sounded like a toddler who was being spoon-fed by his supporters. But you agree with Senator?
Please. I beg.
But what brought you to such conclusion?
Because it's the fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's basically
it's just
that.
a fact.
Yeah, I don't know how best to say it that way. So
okay,
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, in content creating,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of content do you create?
So on Twitter, on TikTok, I do more of like lifestyle, what I'm up to, what I'm doing. And sometimes, try to do some dancing, even though I'm so bad at it. But yeah, but it's basically lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
But with the podcast, it's just the conversations are centered around young people. So yes, that's basically what we do. So we have listener letters of people struggling, and one thing I've really come to notice with the podcast is young people are going through a lot. The fact that we are seeing them on TikTok, or they are dancing, or they are jumping all around, there's a lot they are going through. I think I've done this podcast for 2 years, and one of the letters, one thing we keep receiving here is letters about step parents, and you'll be surprised to know that when we say step parent, the first thing that comes into your head is the step parent is the one molesting the child. That's what you think because of Cinderella and all of that. But you'd be surprised that the biological parents are the ones molesting their biological children. Yeah, so it's more like, okay, the child, maybe I have married into the family, and then I'm making sure my child, I'm policing my child, and I'm saying stuff like, don't spoil my marriage, don't do this. Do you understand? So it's, for most people, it's like step parents is the stepdad or stepmom who is being too much on the child. But it's rather the biological mother or father who is doing certain things. We have a letter where the guy was complaining that the mom prepares food, he goes to school, come back, the mom prepares food, and it's don't eat the food until my husband comes, and then I dish it out for him first before everybody in the house can eat. That is something, and the child can't speak up, because if he says, when he tries to speak up, the mother will ask him, is it your father's money you used to cook?
What?
Yeah, so the man has to come home and be the first person that they dish out the food for, before then everybody in the house can, even the woman can eat. And he can't speak up because obviously and this is his biological mother. This is not like a stepmother or something. So who is he going to speak to? Do you understand? And these are very few of the stories. And there was another story where the lady was saying that the mother is telling her that she should not come and spoil, and she's not even doing anything strange or anything. She's just there. Be careful, don't spoil my marriage. And it's so wild that parents that are biological parents who are supposed to protect us are rather trying so hard to protect their marriage from, I don't want to use the word, I don't want to use stranger, because now you are in love, so you're not a stranger to the person, but this is your child. Do you understand? So basically young people are going through a lot. Aside TikTok, trends, Gen Z, all of that, we are really going through a lot. So platforms like this and my podcast helps them to, air out, some of the things, the struggles to go. And the thing is, we are not professionals on the podcast. We are young people saying what we think. Do you understand? Okay. So we just share our opinions. How best do you think we can handle this? What do you think this person can do? Do you understand? So just basically it.
Okay. With content creation in the creative industry, how do you think it has become of importance now? Because we see most people get into content creation and all that. What makes it so attractive to people now? Is it that it pays? Is it that it has a way of addressing certain issues? What does that platform?
So interesting question. Beginning of the year, I searched out some of the jobs that are some of the top 5, not top 5, but I checked out some of the jobs that people are really going out for, and which is well paid on Google. And the first one was social content creation, influencing. So one, because of the money, obviously, like who doesn't like money? Who doesn't like easy money? So yes, one, because of the money.
You said easy money.
But I'm saying easy because it comes easy for somebody who has passion for it.
Okay.
So if I have passion for being in front of the camera, doing this, turning myself around and telling people about what my day is about, it comes easy for me. So it's easy money. It will become a struggle for somebody who doesn't know how to do it and is just forcing just because they want to, be in front of the camera. Do you understand? So yes, first and foremost, firstly for me and for because of the research I did, it's for the money. And because it's one of like the highest paid jobs in as of 2025.
Wow.
So yes, for the money. And also also another thing is
It pays much more than basketball.
I don't know about basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about basketball, but like yeah.
Fine.
So for that, and it's easy to get a setup. And some people think, oh, like you need to have a very good background and like you need to start somewhere. Do you understand? Before I would invest into anybody, I want to know what have you started with? You can't say, oh, you're waiting to get a 13 Pro Max, like 16 Pro Max before you start content creating. You just need a phone, and sometimes the cameras can be bad. Like I see content where the camera is so bad, but then it's trends, and then the person is like all over them. Even just recently, there's this guy who the video has given money. And look, he's just like look at the background. He's just somebody who is like he washes cars, like he works in there. Like do you understand? So now the aesthetics does not even matter. So one, it's easy for people to create. It's easy for you to get. You don't need to write a letter to anybody who now tell you don't respect. Bring your CV. You didn't dot your I. Like it's easy for you to get into it. So that's one for me. It's just easy for you to get into.
And when you say it's easy money.
Yeah, it's so easy. Like I don't know why somebody's like. It's just find a niche, and a lot of people is like, oh, I need to do lifestyle because everybody's doing lifestyle. You can create content around science. Like people don't know that you can create content around like the rich this one heritage that we have, and that will be your content. So all what matters is creating a niche for yourself, and then just focusing on that particular niche, and then you're good to go. In Ghana, we don't have a lot of tech creators. I feel like it's now that like people are now tech creators are coming up. But like there are lots of things that we can explore in content. You don't need to be a lifestyle. Like everybody is just so focused just because we are seeing a lot of lifestyle blog influencers and stuff like that. But like there are other ventures that you can get into it, and then you get so just create a niche for yourself, and then you make good money from it. So that's basically
So coming on a niche, how do you find your niche?
So for my niche, that's why I said I want to. It was hard. Like for the past few like weeks, I'm going to school, by the way. So my lecturer was just asking like what's like my actual niche, and I've been struggling to like because yes, I want to create content. I want to create a platform for young people to like speak up and everything.
Right.
But my niche really is just to air people's like opinions.
Okay.
I want to be like the voice for those who cannot speak. Do you understand? So I always want to create whatever I'm creating. The first question I'm asking myself is, how does it relate to young people like myself?
Right.
That's basically the question I ask myself. How would that benefit a young person who is watching me? Do you get it? So my niche basically is creating a lifestyle content that will tailor for young people, that would open platforms, that would create a platform for young people to, relate. That's basically my niche.
So creating content.
Creating content basically.
For
lifestyle.
But have you thought of working with any
brands?
Yeah,
I have. One thing about me is all the opportunities I have gotten, I didn't wait for the opportunities to come to me. I will send you a DM. I'll write you that email. Like I don't care how big, how small you are. I would write that email. Like there are lots of people that I reach out to like on a day. Like I can just be sitting in my room and I'm like, oh, I like this. I would reach out. So I have reached out to a lot of people. I've worked with some people, but for the brands, because I am not like, I know I'm there, but like because I'm not there yet, mostly when I reach out to them, I do more behind the scenes for them. So like when I reach out to them, I want to do this for you, and then I tell them the other things I'm interested, like other things I do. Okay, you create content for us. So I am mostly behind a lot of brands, their social media handles, because I handle a lot of brands. Yeah, because some of them, yes, they have their brand, but then how well can they, get into the creating space? Like how can they make their brand visible to people as well? So yes, I do a lot of managing of social media handles for that. So because I can't just tell you I'm a content creator and then I want you to come and invest in me. I want it to be like I want to show you what I can do
Mm-hmm.
first. So I'll just start with, oh, I want to manage your social media handles. I'm a content creator. This is what I do. And so when I manage your social media handles so well, next time when I come as a brand, Walter, and I say, I want you to give me X and Y because I can make you get ABC. Because you've seen my work with your socials, because you've seen the results I can prove to you, you would not mind investing more than what I've even asked you. So basically, that's how I'm trying to like maneuver my way into it.
Have you thought of influencing?
Yeah, I have. I have. And so let me say this. I've always called myself an influencer because the first job I got was influencing my dad's business.
Wow.
So my dad is into camera installation, CCTV camera installations.
Nice.
And when I started creating content, that was the first thing I did. I said I'm a brand. That's I'm the first brand ambassador for my father. So I started promoting his content on my socials, and I got somebody got it and he got a job. I was like, yeah, so I got my father the job. You understand, with my socials.
Nice.
So yes, I do a lot of that. And for most of the brands that I have influenced are brands that are like people that I know. So I can just see you have a brand, I'll just influence it without getting anything from it, because I want to create a portfolio so that when I walk to another bigger brand, they will not just say, okay, what do you have? And then I'm like, okay, I'm mature, I'm now starting. Like it's a whole long story. So I just start with the basic brands that are closer to me, just so I can have a portfolio. So one day when I come to you, you just know that yes, I can do more of that. So yes, that's basically it.
Okay. So what's the vision?
Okay, the vision is to get into media, but I don't want to do traditional media.
Why?
Because I don't remember the last time I watched television.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to do traditional media. I don't want to do traditional radio. I don't want to do traditional media basically.
Is it that you don't find interest in it?
I don't know that I don't find interest in it. I feel like it's dying. Like who wakes up and watch television? I feel like most people, the first thing they do is to go on their phones. So I want to have a content hub where it's just digital.
But you know that when it comes to target audience, they are the kind of people, like there are different kind of people that your content are supposed to reach.
Exactly.
So how do you intend to reach the oldies if you are not interested
I'm
in it?
so sorry for the oldies, but my target, you're not my target.
So what if a brand calls you to create content for them, and then you are supposed to tally that content for both digital and then both traditional?
We'll work with that. There's always a way out. But like basically for now, I get what you are saying. I need to, like, traditional media is even in as much as like we don't watch and all that, it's still there. But then I want to be able to like say my brand should move beyond traditional media. That's basically what I want to say. Like I don't want to be stuck in one place. I want to move beyond like Accra, Ghana. Like I want my name to be mentioned in UK, US, Uganda, Nigeria.
Nice.
Like that's why I want to more. Yeah, that's why I want to focus. That's why like it's like I'm focusing on social media, because social media is like a global village basically. So it's just not just Ghana, but like beyond. Like create a platform where like we are creating content. You know, a content hub like the likes of Sheldon and all of that, something like that.
That's impressive.
So, as a content creator, as an aspiring influencer, or let's say you are an influencer in a way,
basically.
What would you use to convince me as a brand to contract you
to create content
for me,
for the
or
brand,
to influence my brand?
So people don't know this, and like the numbers on social media is not just like real numbers. Influencers are like influencing people. So whatever your brand will be, I'm just going to give you more visibility than you normally get. Do you understand? I'm going to create the content are going to be tailored one to the target audience that you are seeking to obtain. I'm going to create a content that's going to like make sure like, and I'm going to prove the numbers that I can really give you this XYZ numbers, because most corporate brands it's just like, okay, you influence my brand and so what? They think about, you know, the profits they will make out of it. So as content creators or as influencers, we have to now prove the point that you give me this, I'll do this, and then out of the number of maybe 50 people watch this video, 60% of the people that watch the video are going to purchase the brand.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So personally,
yeah,
for you, like that's what you are bringing to the table.
Exactly.
Okay. How does someone get in touch with you if they want to?
And reach out. So reach out to me on my socials. Twitter is Walter Senna __, and Instagram is __ Walter Senna. So yes, that's basically, or Snap is Couch Potato. Couch Potato. I know, right?
Why Couch Potato?
Because
do you sell potato?
No, Couch Potato essentially means somebody who is always lazying about.
What?
Lazying about. Like, I don't so my Snap is not, I'm not doing a lot on Snap. I'm always like what I do, like, so I'm just a couch potato on Snapchat.
You're a Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm just a couch potato on Snapchat. So yes, that's basically where you can reach me, or maybe, so I feel like all my socials have my email on there, so you can reach me through email on basically. So yeah.
Wow, Walter Senna.
This has been one of the most interesting segments you've had on the camera show. And, all thanks to Walter Senna here, who has lightened our smiles and laughs this morning.
But do you follow this? I don't know if he's an influencer. Senna. I think he has feminine traits.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I'll set you.
Behave like.
Okay, since you brought the feminine thing up, let me just say this. I have had like a lot of, from when I was growing up, I had the feminine tendencies, and it was one of the reasons why I didn't want to like create content. Because I didn't want people to like judge me because of, okay, you have a feminine. People just, there are times where, even just recently, I was on MX24 for a show, and then in the comment section, somebody was like, and so we were talking about a relationship conversation, right? And then I was sharing an opinion, and in the conversation, unconsciously, I was saying, oh, for the guy, he has to do this. For the guy, he has to do this. There's a lot of people in the comment section were like, I'm saying for the guy. Why am I not a guy? Because of my Ghanaians don't understand. It's not everybody that has feminine tendencies is queer or has this thing. It's just something that I struggle with content. Just people just judge, oh, because I'm feminine, so what? Do I get the work done? Yes. So like that's just it. Like focus on the work. Don't because I cannot change. If it was changeable, like you think I would not want to change it. Do you understand? So nature. I can't kill myself because I have feminine tendencies and all of that. So it's one of the struggles I face as a content coming up. Content, people just judge me because okay, you have that, but I can't really. It's some people really like some. I meet people who are like, yo, I like it, and I'm like, okay, fine. But it's not something I'm not going to focus on that. I make sure I do the work. That whether I have feminine tendencies or I do not have them, the work is still done. Basically,
you know what I like about him. His confidence, his bravery to speak out on issues that he thinks needs to be addressed. And I think that will go a long way with what you want to achieve in the media space, because that's what the media is looking for, people who can be brave enough to speak to issues. And so kudos to you.
I'm happy exactly. I'm happy your platform is also giving young people the opportunity to speak. Earlier, the gentleman that came up speaking about how he's working with his brand and all of that. So that's basically young people. We are not only on TikTok. We need that platforms. We need to speak up, because look, just recently, and I'm sorry I have to say this, but like the president is bringing up military whatever for young people, and I'm like, did we ask for this? And their reason is, oh, young people are not disciplined. Have you seen the politicians? Have you seen parliamentarians? Can you tell us who and who is not disciplined? Do you look at what they were doing in parliament? Don't they also need to go to military training? Like we are having. Older people are thinking for us. That's a brilliant idea. I have had interviews with people about the military conversations, and I spoke to a lot of people. Now there was a set of people who were like, oh, I want to have a dream of getting to the military, right? So this will give me the opportunity to get into the military. This is brilliant. That's a brilliant for somebody who wants to get into the military. There are another set of people who are the older people who are like, hey, my mom call idea. And then there's another set of people who don't want to go because one, they just feel like, and those people are in that bracket. They're just like, you're just sending me there for some military man to just bully me, just because we're mini and I'm a child. Do you understand? There's no proper understanding to what the young people really want. They just throw the policies as that. Like, get it because nobody is airing. And they said Mahama was the young president, and I'm still here and I'm waiting for the initiative that he has brought that relates to young people, because that military thing, I don't see myself into it. Because, and they are saying that the reason is we are not disciplined. Are you trying to tell me that senior high schools are not disciplining us? Are you trying to say the whole educational system is not disciplining us? And even if we young people are not disciplined, do you think the military will change us? A decorated monkey is still a monkey. You will take it everywhere. The military training will not stop me from becoming whatever I want to become. I think the government should create better policies. Another policy I want to talk about is the free SHS for free university for first years. I don't believe in that policy because one, okay, fine, you give the child level 100 for free, and then what happens in 300, 200? What happens after that year? And then the reason
you are accessible for loan.
Oh, come on, we are in Accra, we are in Ghana. That loan, you need to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody to get that loan.
And sure.
Oh, come on, this is not new to us. We have student loans. Even student loans, see the struggle that people do to even access those loans. So how is it going to make it accessible? And have you seen senior high schools? Senior high school was made free. Now look at how messy it has become. See, we wake up every day to news of somebody killing somebody misbehaving in senior high school. My fear is senior high school. See, the mess that we have created in senior high school because of free SHS is the same mess we will create in the universities or in the name of free tuition. So the policies are not really tailored. It's just, let me just say something, and then already people who are not young people don't have the platform. So older people who will not be in that classroom with you, other people who will not be on the field with you are going to nod, and then it's a policy. Young people, I know President Mahama had a lot of young town hall meetings with young people, and most of the things, I followed it. I wasn't there presently, but I followed all those conversations, and most of the things the young people brought up, he has not brought up. In the only thing is the betting thing that he has. Aside that, none of the initiatives. I'm still waiting. He just started. He's not even gotten in a year. But I'm still waiting for that initiative that will is for young people. That's why I didn't vote this year, last year, because I just said none of the policies are tailored for young people. Both NDC, MPP, whatever PP, cheddar. Oh my God, I don't even talk about it. So none of the policies are tailored for young people. So there are politicians to think about it.
Yeah, sure. I'm really enjoying your conversation. I think we'll get you on the show more often to speak to matters in relation to young people, especially in the field of political assertions and all that. So,
sure.
It's been nice having you. We are way past our time. But I've enjoyed the segment this morning. I've enjoyed your conversation, your submissions and all that. I know AC has also. AC, your last words for Senna before we leave him to go.
I must say that I find you very intelligent.
Thank you.
Very confident and eloquent as well.
Thank you.
So all I can say is that keep it up.
Sure.
And stay true to yourself.
Sure, definitely.
So stay true to yourself. Senna, what do you also have for us before we leave you to go?
I really want to say a big thank you to you for giving me the platform, and also any other person who is. And I think the segment is a very great initiative for young people, and any other person who is out there want to start something, just do it. Yes, aesthetics will matter later. The beauty of it will matter later. For now, if it's a hairstyling you want to do, go for it. Do you understand? Just start something. Start somewhere, and then somebody will see it and then support later. But if you don't start anywhere, it will be so hard for somebody to help you do it. So yes, start as soon as you can, because you might never know.
You might never know. Thank you very much, Senna. Thank you. A very big thank you to all our listeners this morning for staying tuned with us throughout the show. There were a bit of challenges, but you kept on sticking with us. We'll end the show here. Tomorrow morning we'll be back on your airwaves with the breakfast show. DJ Rock will take over very soon. Stay tuned and enjoy the rest of your day.